This is the delivery video for the 2020 CLS 53 AMG. This is the key. This locks the car. That unlocks the car. This is the alarm, so if you hold this down, it'll make an alarm sound. You hold this down, it opens the trunk. Hold this down, closes the trunk. Okay. You also have an automatic trunk release. So if you kick it, the trunk will open. You have two buttons here. So basically one button is to close the trunk. The other button here is to lock the trunk when it closes. So you can do either of the two buttons or little kick and it comes down. Okay. So again, to lock the door like this, the car has keyless go. So all you have to do is pull the door handle and the door unlocks. Pull it like this, okay? Close it like that. Lock it with your finger, you just hit that button there like that, okay? You want to open all the windows, hold it down. The unlock, it'll open all your windows and your sunroof. Hit the lock, lock it again. Closes all the windows. Okay, so we're gonna hop in the car. So you have multiple controls here. So you have your memory function. So let's start the car. Okay. So these are your seating controls, forwards, backwards, tilt forwards, tilt back. This piece is for the extension. Okay. You have your climate control seats. So air ventilated seats here. Your heated seats are here, different levels. You have your air ventilation in the seats, different levels. And you also have the controls for the other seat. So when you hit that button, you move this seat and that seat moves. Okay. So take it off, hit memory, hit 1. After you've programmed your seat, we'll memorize the seating function. Okay. You have a few different controls here. So while you're driving, so because the car has intelligent drive, you can disengage different functions of the intelligent drive system. You can also raise the car here. So that removes the hands-free control. This is to activate or disengage your chevron system, so the distance from cars in front of you. That turns off the parking control. That's your lights set on automatic. Okay, so for 2020 you have the new steering wheel. So your IDP, your intelligent drive, is engaged here. So when you're driving, you hit this button and you'll engage into autonomous driving mode. And then you can set the distance from the car in front of you here. You can set the speed here, and you can disengage or reset the system there. Okay, your screen here has a home button. So when you hit, here, watch, you hit home, it brings up a little cycle like this. You go here, set it into different drive modes. I've set it into progressive. In the progressive mode, you can change both sides. So I can set G-force, boost, AMG track pace, and then your fuel consumption. Okay. Over here, hold on, back. So I can set what's going to be there. So I'm going to put radio. Oops. Yeah. So radio. Okay. So now you have your radio stations, which you can control. That's how I leave it. I find it best like that. Okay. So this little button controls this whole screen. This little button controls this whole screen. Okay. And then this touchpad controls this screen here. You have your control functions there like this. Okay. All right. And then so let's go, sorry. All right, so basically you have your controls like this. So this goes back. That's your back screen. Spinning the dial scrolls across like this. Okay, you can shift down, you can shift up to go through different icons and menus. So basically, to connect your phone, you just hit that function. Okay, searching for different phones, connect your device. So basically, it sets it up that way. It's very easy. It's very intuitive. For example, if you want to set the lighting function in the car, so lights, ambient lighting, okay, and then hit multicolor, shift over to the left, and now you can change all the different colors in the vehicle. I'll leave it on this color. Okay. Your seats, driver's seats, passenger seat, so you can control the different heated seat functions. All right. And then for the drive control function, so you have paddle shifters. That's the downshift, that's the upshift. And then you have multiple drive modes in the car. So you have individual mode, comfort mode. So if you see it here, so this button here is controlling this. So you have individual, comfort, sport, sport plus. You can hear the sound of the engine and the exhaust increasing through there. So if you go to individual mode, for example, and we set it, okay, oops. Oops, let me back out of this. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so you can set the different drive modes there. Individual, so here, let's shift it up. Slippery, individual, comfort, sport, and sport plus. All right. So you also have the controls here. So you can shift through manual mode, manual drive mode, non-manual mode. You also have the suspension. You can adjust the suspension. You can put AMG suspension, Sport or Sport Plus. Okay. This is your traction control system here. That's your exhaust. So you can hit this and that shuts the exhaust off like that. Auto start stop function, and then your parking function. So when you're driving, you can hit this parking function and it will search for parking spaces for you. So that's basically the example there. Okay. And this is your SOS function for your Mercedes Me Connected. If you're ever in an accident, God forbid, you just hit this button here, we'll call. And then for your Apple CarPlay, so you have 2 ports, so you'd plug your phone into here, and that will bring up your CarPlay function. And then you have your second port here, which is your CarPlay function as well. Okay, and that is pretty much it for the controls on the vehicle. And then and I hope you enjoy the car, and if you have any other questions, please feel free to follow up in the future. All right, take care.